God bless you, sir. We'll be praying for you.
God bless you, sir.
I could already tell this dog's a whole lot stronger than me. You know, and I'm grabbing him by the collar. But even so, he had me on the ground. That dog had me on the ground. And he didn't bite me. I don't know if he smelled me out. But something set him off on that guy. Because this dog was definitely stronger than I was. And I didn't have my gun with me. You know, I came out the front door. I heard this yelling. I'm like, what is that? You know? So I come out front.
Oh, you had him on the ground at that time?
Oh, yeah, he was on the ground. And the two dogs were both attacking him.
Shit. I thought I heard him say he was what, his 50? Check. Could I get your name, sir?
Hey, Bill Drout.
Spell your last name, Bill?
D-R-O-U-T.
And you sort of got the dogs off the guy. Tell me your story. How did you hear it and what happened?
Well, I mean, I was working upstairs in my house and I heard some dogs, you know, barking, and I heard a guy yelling, and just kind of, and he was continuing to yell, and I thought, well, that's really strange. I didn't really think anything was going on, but I was like, you know, I better go check this out. So I came downstairs and walked out my door, and as soon as I saw it, here's this guy on the ground, you know, with two dogs attached to his leg. You know, clearly they were attacking him. So I just ran toward him because, you know, I didn't know what else to do. And they were two Pitt Bulls. For whatever reason, I guess saw him as a threat. I don't know, and attacked him. And man, they would not let go. So I was yelling for help. You know, as I'm yelling at the dog and I'm yelling for people to help as I'm running towards this guy. So, I mean, the dogs, took a while to get the dog off the guy's leg. I was trying not to pull too hard because, I mean, his jaw was on the guy's leg. I was afraid I was doing more damage pulling the dog who was attached to the leg, so it's just kind of this delicate thing. Anyway, the owner finally got, it's a male and a female, the owner finally got the female off of him, and I managed to wrestle the male away, who was considerably stronger, and actually, to be honest with you, stronger than me, so it's the grace of God, because I'm thinking as I'm pulling this dog off, you know, if this dog decides to turn on me, I'm no match for this dog. But, you know, what are you going to do? You leave the dog chewing on the guy's leg? I mean, you can't, right? So, anyway, so, good Lord, for whatever reason, the dog didn't come after me. And so she finally got the female in the garage, and came back, got the male, and took him in the garage. So you actually were pulling the dogs off of him. He was on the ground, the victim was on the ground? But that's correct. Okay. And, I mean, and that, when I saw him, he was already on the ground. And I'm assuming he was walking up this walk. He says he lives on Red Oak, which is there. So I guess he was probably going, I don't know where exactly he lives. He said he lived on Red Oak. So. Did he mention his age or anything, or his name? He said, I think he said he was 59, and he might have said his name, but I don't remember it. Pretty chaotic at the time. Yeah, it was pretty wild, yeah. Now, so tell me what you did. Did you start hollering for help, for people to come help you get the dogs off, or were other people already coming? Well, okay, so by the time I think she was already out, and because she was closer and everything. And then by the time I got here pulling off, I looked up and I saw this guy coming with a rake, and I called, get a gun, call 911, because by that point I'm thinking, you know, I could get entangled in this thing too. So, and I thought about bringing my gun when I ran out the door, but I thought, well, that's kind of extreme, you know, so I didn't, but...
So it's just sort of a miracle that they didn't turn and attack you as you were trying to get them off.
It's absolutely a miracle. The good Lord was with me. You know, God was definitely with me, because I'm sitting here pulling this dog, and I'm like, you know, if this dog decides to turn around, I'm sure I can't outrun him, and I'm sure I can't get him off of me by myself. So,
what kind of injuries did the gentleman have? Did you notice on?
They're pretty. I'm not a medical. I don't work in the medical profession, but they're pretty extreme. I mean, severe. His bottom calf is basically shredded. They said they're taking him to Ben Taub, which is kind of the trauma center. So they're taking him to Ben Taub. It's probably pretty serious.
Yeah. So was the attack just on his legs, or did they get his arms or face or anything?
They didn't get his face. I think it was just his leg. I think, you know, once they latched on one spot, that's where they stayed.
They just latched on and stayed there.
Yeah.
Wow. Sort of scary.
Yeah. Yep. So did not plan on doing this today. So, you know.
Well, it sounded like your good deed though paid off. You heard him and you came to his aid, or who knows what could have happened.
Well, I think the good Lord had more to do with it than I did, because like I said, I mean, I have no idea why those dogs did not turn on me, because I'm pulling this dog off and I'm trying to get him to release, right? Because this dog's got this lock on him, and I am pounding this dog as hard as I can with my fist, and it's like it's not phasing this dog at all. It's like he didn't even care. It's like he didn't even care. So that's why I was like, when I realized that, I was like, oh man, you know.
How big were these? Were the dogs? Were they like knee high or bigger than that?
Yeah, knee high. But I mean, you know, those Pitt Bulls. I mean, they're great dogs when they're trained right. But dude, they're just 100% iron. I mean, they're just so strong. And so yeah, I mean, hard to tell how heavy they were. I'm sure they were north of 75 pounds. I mean, they're just the male was just really meaty. I mean, it's really big, and I have no idea what possessed him to do it. You know,
just wrong place, wrong time, I guess.
I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah. So.
Okay. Any other comments you'd like to add?
Well, you know, just pray for the guy, because I hope he, I mean, you know, I hope his leg, I hope he keeps his leg, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm not a medical doctor, but that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad, so just pray for it. Okay.
Okay, your name one more time, sir?
Bill Drout.
Spell your last name?
Drout. Yeah.
Check. Yeah, Sloyd. Yeah, but sorry, I was getting sound with the guy that pulled the dogs off of the man. You want to cross street? E. 59-year-old male walking on Nanes. 2 Pitt Bulls attacked him, took him to the ground. Correct. Okay.